program with Shanti Mantra. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Please be seated. A pleasant good evening again one and all. So today we are having a book release session on the occasion of International Moon Day, and our speaker for this program is our respected Sir Vasanth Hegde sir, who is also our astronomy mentor. He comes every week to mentor us in the field of astronomy. So first I would like to call upon my friend Adi Shikadi. So today we are having a book release session on the book Mission Moon. It is written by S.K. Das, and today's speaker is Vasanth Hegde sir. So he is going to address us on what is the more interesting aspects in astronomy and about the moon. So now I would request my friend Adish to come over the stage and give a brief introduction of today's speaker. Over to Adish.
A pleasant night to one and all present here. My name is Adish, Secretary of Reading Room. Today I am present here to give you a brief introduction about our today's guest, Shri Vasanth Hegde sir. Namaste sir. Vasanth Hegde sir is a passionate educator, dynamic speaker and a visionary entrepreneur with a deep commitment to nurturing scientific thinking and holistic education. He currently serves as a visiting lecturer at both Canara Excellence PU College and Arjuna Science PU College in Karnataka, where he is known for his engaging teaching style and deep subject knowledge. In addition to his academic roles, he was the principal of Sri Shardamba English Medium High School, where he used to actively promote innovation in education and leadership among students and staff. He is also the founder of AGA 360, an initiative that focuses on making science accessible, exciting, and relevant for young learners through creative outreach and hands-on learning experiences. Vasanth Hegde sir holds a Bachelor of Science in Physics and a Master of Science, combining a strong academic foundation with a passion for real-world application. He is currently serving as the High School Head for Cambridge International School. A key highlight of his contributions in his role as the mentor of the Astronomy Society at Shri Ramakrishna Vidyashala. Under his guidance, the society has inspired many students to look beyond textbooks and explore the universe with curiosity and wonder. His multifaceted work across education, entrepreneurship, and mentorship has made him a respected and admired figure among students, educators, and science enthusiasts alike. Thank you.
Thank you, Adish, for your wonderful brief introduction of today's speaker. Now I call upon my friend Abhijwal MK to give a brief glance of various activities in the Astronomy Society.
Good evening to all my elders, teachers and friends. Today, I, Abhijwal MK of 10th Standard, will be giving a brief report on our school's Astronomy Society. Our school's Astronomy Society is an active body which comprises of nearly 150 high school students who are selected based on an assessment test. They learn various things about astronomy through Akash Ganga course, which is tutored by a revered guest, Shri Vasanth Hegde sir. In this course, our students are taught to handle telescopes, map the sky by identifying stars, planets, and locate celestial objects. They also learn astronomical theories, facts, and knowledge along with interesting experiments. Presently, our school is facilitated with 6 telescopes, namely Celestron 14, Celestron 8, Celestron Astromaster, Celestron Power Seeker, and 2 reflective telescopes which are made by our old boys. In that, Celestron 14 and Celestron Astromaster telescopes are the recently upgraded ones. We are proud to have an astronomy gallery which has a facility to accommodate around 30 people in it for classes and other project displays. Our school also facilitates our students with the screening of major astronomical projects and events. Previously, we have shown them the live streaming of the launching of Chandrayaan 3, Aditya L1, Dragon SpaceX, and other major events. Thereby, our school has been successful in cultivating and promoting interest in astronomy in the fresh minds of our students. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhijwal, for your brief introduction and report of the Astronomy Society. Now I would like to call upon my friend Ritvik to give a review of what about the book today that is going to be released, Mission Moon.
Good evening, one and all.
Good evening, one and all. Respected Vasanth sir, my elders, and all my friends here. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you watched the moon? Maybe yesterday, perhaps last week. But I'm not just asking when was the last time you just glanced at the moon, but when you really looked at it and wondered what's up there. Today, I, Ritvik Vishwanath, introduce you the book Mission Moon that doesn't just tells you the facts about the moon, but tells you why the moon matters. Mission Moon, a book written by S.K. Das, isn't just one of the ordinary books you come across regularly. It's a time capsule of one of India's major scientific journey. It is the first ever lunar mission, the launching of Chandrayaan-1. This book compiles the account of India through ISRO dared to dream beyond Earth and reach the moon. It is inspiring, easy to understand, and an interesting read for young students like us. In this book, S.K. Das also explains how the mission was planned, the major problems faced by our scientists, and how India succeeded in discovering the molecules of water on moon, a groundbreaking discovery that left the entire world stunned. This book arises national pride, inspiration, and scientific temper in the minds of our Indian youths. This book is a must-read for people wanting to read a story of India's courage, innovation, and success. This, as we look into the future, as we look into the future missions like Gaganyaan, this book is a major reminder of where it all began. Thank you.
Thank you, Ritvik, for your brief review of the book. Now we are going to release the book now. So I would like to call upon Sir Vasanth Hegde sir, our guest, and Prasanna sir, our librarian, and Sir BSV sir, our science teacher, to the stage and release the book.
I'll take hardly 10 minutes, okay? So, we all know what is moon. But do you know why is moon? Why we are so fascinated about moon? Today, I'll tell you few very interesting factors. I hope you did not come across these facts, okay? First point, we all know that. So, it controls the climate and life on Earth. Moon controls life and climate, you know that, right? One more thing, moon is a storyteller of the whole solar system, because moon doesn't have any atmosphere, you all know that, right? That's why moon is hit by many asteroids on daily basis. The numbers are like thousands. All those asteroids are very special and very important, because those asteroids are actually our past solar system's thing. That means, see, moon did not change from last 3 billion years. Think about Earth. Earth is changing. Earth is not exactly like yesterday, right? Today's Earth is entirely different. 10 years ago it was different. 100 years ago, few million years ago, we had dinosaurs. Correct? Ice Age. Many changes. But moon did not change. Till today, if we go to moon and if we collect some stones, then those stones can tell the stories of older solar system. That's why we are fascinated on the moon. But in 1969, what happened? In 1969? Yeah, 2 people, no, 3 actually, but one stayed in the orbiter of that mission, and 2, who are they? One is Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, right? See, whenever I hear this story, my question is, how the one more, third guy, allowed them to go, only 2 of them. Imagine, namalidra, we will tell, we will go on the moon, right? Imagine. there are 3 people on that mission. Only 2 of them are landing on the moon. One will be in the orbiter only. What I think, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಆರ್ಬಿಟರಲ್ಲೇ ಇದಾನಲ್ವಾ, ಅವನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೋದು ಇವರು? ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಮೆಂಟಾಲಿಟಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯಾರು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆದರು, ಯಾರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆದರು, ಹೂ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಈಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಮೂನ್, ಇದು ಯಾವುದೂ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಹೋಲ್ ಮಿಷನ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ದೆನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಸ್. ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನು, ಹೌ ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಯಾರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಡಿಸೈಡೆಡ್ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್, ಮೊದಲೇ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ನೋ ಬಡಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್. ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದು, ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಹೂಸ್ ನೇಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್, ರೈಟ್? ಆದರೆ ಆನ್ ದ ಮೂನ್ ಅವ್ರು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗೋವಾಗ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ನೇ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಸಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಯಾರಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು? ನೀಲ್ ಆರ್ಮ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್. ಇವತ್ತಿಗೂ ಆ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಹಾಗೇ ಇದೆ. ಯು ನೋ ದಟ್, ರೈಟ್? Still we can take that photo. Why that footstep, the mark is still there? Because moon doesn't have atmosphere, correct? And ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾರಿಗಾದರೂ ಅನುಮಾನ ಇದೆಯಾ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್, ಯಾರು ಮೂನ್ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ? ಓಕೆ, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫೈ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮೂನ್ ಮಿಷನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮೂನ್ ಮಿಷನ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಎ ಫೇಕ್ ಗ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು 100% ಸುಳ್ಳೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಮ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್, ಇವರು ಇಬ್ಬರೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ದರ್ ಆರ್ 12 members who walked on the moon. ಓಕೆ, 69ಇಂದ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಿಷನ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆನ್ 72. ಓಕೆ, ಆ 3 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ 12 ಪೀಪಲ್ಲು ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ದೆನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಡ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಟೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಿವ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಸ್ಕಿ. But now the moon is again on the focus. ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇಶದವರು ಕೂಡ, ಮೇಜರ್ ನೇಷನ್ಸು ಮೂನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತಿದೆ. ಇವನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಡ್ರೀಮ್. ಅದನ್ನ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಯಾರು? ನಾಸಾ ಪೀಪಲ್, ರೈಟ್? ನೋ, ಇಸ್ರೋ ಪೀಪಲ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಇಸ್ರೋ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ಟ್ರೂ. ಸೊ ಅಗೇನ್, ಈ ಮೂನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿದೆಯೋ, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಮೆನಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗ್ರಾಸ್ಪ್ ಯುವರ್ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಮೂನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ರೀಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಮೂನ್. ಮಚ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಶಾಡೋ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೂನು -degree ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಒನ್ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಮೂನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಶಾಡೋ, ರೈಟ್, ಒನ್ ಸೈಡ್. Okay, on that shadow, temperature of the soil will be around -50 degree or 60 degree. Just next to the shadow, that means if you step on the sunny side, the temperature will be 100 or 150. Why? Because there is no atmosphere, there is no convention change on the moon. So temperature share agalla. If temperature share agilla andre, shadow will have less temperature and sunny side will have more temperature. So ee taraddu there are a lot of stuffs are there. So read more on the subject of this moon and astronomy. Okay, so in the end I want to tell you, ಮೂನಿನ ನೇಮ್ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೂನ್? ಸಿ, ಫಾರ್ Jupiter has 4 major moons: Io, Callisto, Ganymede, Europa, right? Okay, the 4 moons. And Mars has 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. And what is the name of our moon? ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೂನಿಗೆ ಹೆಸರಿಟ್ಟಿಲ್ವಾ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ? ಹೆಸರು ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೂನ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೂನಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ನೇಮ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು, ವಿ ಆಲ್ ಬಿಲೀವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ moon will influence on our brain, on our thinking. Okay, so some people say, we don't know whether it is true or not, some people say, ಅಮಾವಾಸ್ಯೆ ಹುಣ್ಣಿಮೆಗೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Did you hear that? So, that means ಅವನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? He make us lunatic. That was the Latin word, lunatic. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ಇದು ಲೂನಾ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಲೂನಾ ಈಸ್ ಅ ನೈಸ್ ನೇಮ್. ಲೂನಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಲಿಪ್ಸ್, ಲೂನಾರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲೆಂಡರ್, ಈ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ವರ್ಡಿಗೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಓಕೆ. ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಮೈ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೀಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬುಕ್ ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ರೌಡ್ on your nation and the organization ISRO and all. And the last point, knowledge is power. So gain the knowledge from everywhere. Okay, thank you once again. ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಮೂನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಿಟ್ಟವನ ಹೆಸರೇನು? ನೀಲ್ ಆರ್ಮ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್. ಸಿ, ನೀವು ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ವಸಂತ್ ಎಚ್, ರೈಟ್? ಲೈಕ್ವೈಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ನೀಲ್ ಎ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? ನೀಲ್ ಎ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಯು ರೀಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಏಲಿಯನ್ and you read this, it is exactly reverse of alien. Neil A. Neil A, alien. So now, what is the meaning of alien? Alien ಅಂದರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನೆಟ್ಟಿಂದ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಸೆಲೆಸ್ಟಿಯಲ್ ಬಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ಅರ್ತಿಗೆ ಬರೋದು. ಸೊ ಅರ್ತಿಂದ ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನೆಟಿಗೆ ಹೋದರೆ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್, ರೈಟ್? ಬಟ್ ಅಪ್ಪ ಇವು ನೀಲ್ ಆರ್ಮ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತ ಇವನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ? ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದ ಹೆಸರಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ? ಈ ಥರ ಸರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ತುಂಬ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಒನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and wonderful speech. Now I would like to call upon correspondent Swamiji, BSc sir, Prasanna sir and Vasanth Hegde sir to present a momentum to Vasanth Hegde sir. Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to open the stage for question and answer session. So, anyone has questions? Yes.
Please ask. Yeah. What? ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಂ.
Sir, what evidence do we have that the moon is currently geologically inactive today? Inactive.
Inactive?
Yes, sir.
No, it is not inactive. What do you mean by inactive?
As in, like, is there like earthquakes on the moon and sort of?
I mean, moonquakes are happening there. It is not inactive. Moonquakes are happening, but since 3 billion years, it did not grow any mountains or did not grow any tectonic plates, nothing else. It is a chunk of piece. So, any meteorite hit, okay, ಅದರದ್ದು physical changes ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, no any other changes. But we have chemical changes and many other changes. Life forming ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ it is endless, right? Evolution is great thing. So it is not inactive. It is same since 3 billion years. We can find 3 billion year old piece of stone. ಇನ್ನೂ ಹಾಗೆ ಇದೆ ಅದು. Okay? See, the steps of this Neil Armstrong, it is still there. ಅದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಪ್ ಇರೋ ಶೂ ಅದು ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಅದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಚೇಂಜಿಂಗ್. ಮೂನ್ ಕ್ವೇಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಗುಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್.
So why is the moon moving gradually away from the earth?
because of momentum, okay. See, it has a little more energy than to be in the orbit. Okay, that's why the very sad thing about that action is, in 10 years after, we can't see the full solar eclipse. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, see, moon is moving away. Right now, the both size, means moon size, sun size exactly same ಇದೆ. Okay, both are same size. So moon can cover whole sun. But once moon moved away, then he will be smaller. ದೂರದ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್? So he will be smaller. So full solar eclipse after 10-15 years we can't see. Okay.
Moon is moving away from us. Is it due to Big Bang theory?
No. It's just because the orbital velocity of the moon is little more than particular orbital velocity. See, it is called a satellite because even man-made satellites move in one particular orbit. It will have one particular velocity. In that velocity only it can be in that orbit. But moon has little more velocity than that orbital velocity on his orbit. So he is moving away. Big Bang does not, that expansion does not act on these small objects. See, even Andromeda galaxy is coming towards us. According to Big Bang theory or Hubble theory, everything is moving away from each other. But in these small scales, it won't work. Even Andromeda is also coming towards us only.
So why is the south pole of the moon is considered as a strategic target in the future missions? Why is it like that?
Because it is the safe zone. First of all, okay, safe zone means very less meteorite will hit on that part. Otherwise, moon will have so many meteorites. Even we can see like 20-30 meteorites daily, but fortunately it will not hit. That's why it is called meteor. Meteor means which burns in the atmosphere. Meteorite means it will hit the earth or the moon. Okay, so that south zone is safer in that sense. Okay, but it has one problem. It has very less light. So if our instrument, that means satellites or robot or rover, whatever, is not getting enough light, means battery will become low, right? That's why all moon missions are after a few days, it will stop working. Okay. After some days, again we will read in the newspaper or something, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಏನೋ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದೆ ಅಂತ. So, but that's the problem also. Okay, good. Okay.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful answers. Now I would like to call upon my friend Adish to give a conclusion to this program.
Thank you, Gagan. Now I would like to present the conclusion for today's program. The session started with the introduction of the guest, a brief intro and introduction and activities about Astronomy Society, and the review about the book Mission Moon by S.K. Das. The Ritvik told about the book. Ritvik emphasized on the importance of the moon and about our most significant achievement, that is Chandrayaan-1, and request students to come up and read the book to aspire and explore about the field of astronomy. Then our today's guest, Shri Vasanth Hegde sir, gave us some insightful information and facts about the moon, NASA's expedition to the moon, and India's achievement. How in today's times the whole world's focus is on the moon and its exploration. At the last, I would like to thank Shri Vasanth Hegde sir, our correspondent Swamiji, our science teacher BSV sir, our librarian Prasanna sir, and all the volunteers and all my dear friends for attending this program. Now let's end the program with Shanti Mantra.
We are really blessed to have Vasanth Hegde sir with us. He is with us from past 1 year, 1.5 years. I request all of them to give him a big round of applause. His words of inspiration, his knowledge about moon has brought curiosity in all of us. Vasanth sir, thank you very much.
Om Pur पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम तत् श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु. Thank you.